quickness from
that's not gonna work.
One of the elite fighters in the game is a score and try and pull it back.
Bro just did the run. Bro just did the running man while fighting. Hold on. What's up with y'all, man? We back at it again with another reaction video. It's your boy Rye, man. Today we gonna be reacting to this Adrien Broner downfall video. How basically he went from stardom to nothing. So yeah, we gonna see what happened. We about to get into this joint. Hold on. I gotta put on the spectacles. Gotta put on the spectacles. Real quick. All right, we locked in. Broner
out by taking punches.
At 26, he became one of the youngest four-division world champions the sport has ever seen.
Good left hand to the body. Digs a right to the body. Left hand, touchdown Rodriguez.
A blistering talent from Cincinnati, Ohio, who had the whole sport holding its breath.
I'm good. I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his girl.
The sport had found its next superstar, the heir to Floyd Mayweather.
My man, Adrien Broner, it's gonna be a problem, the problem child. And
a kid who came from nothing and for a time had everything. But behind the glittering rise, a very different story was unfolding. This is the rise and fall of Adrien Broner. Welcome back to Fight Story.
He must not know. I'm AB. I don't need no change, bro.
Trying to rob people, trying to break the cars.
Oh, come on.
He was a young nigga jumping out that window. Jumping out that
Adrien
porch.
Jerome Broner was born on July 28, 1989, on the west side of Cincinnati, Ohio, a city he describes with one word: treacherous. Growing up in a crowded home with 5 siblings, school was never a priority. At 6, his father introduced Adrien and his twin brother Andre to boxing.
They put the gloves on me, and they put the gloves on my twin, and me and him was fighting. No kids in the neighborhood could beat us. They didn't want to box with us, so we'll always have to box older and bigger guys.
Most of Broner's childhood was spent inside Mike Stafford's gym, a refuge from the streets outside.
All the kids that I was able to train, they had the same problems as Adrien, you know, and as coaches, we always looked at them as our kids, so we took care of them. That was the main thing, that we showed them love.
Before long, word spread. When either Broner brother entered a tournament, people stopped what they were doing to watch. Over his amateur career, Adrien compiled 300 wins from 319 fights, capturing back-to-back National Silver Gloves titles, but the streets had a longer reach than any opponent he had faced in the ring. At 17, Broner was staring down decades behind bars. He had spent a year fighting the case. Then came the verdict. Broner walked free, and at 18, he turned professional.
Adrien Broner, Cincinnati-based, born and raised, against the Craig McEwen. That's still to come for now. Round 1 of 8
against Quintero. Let's find out.
This already.
What was evident from the get-go was the blistering hand speed and a boxing IQ that most professionals spend a lifetime trying to develop.
Too much of kickers. What was far? Beautiful shot. Really good shot there. There was class.
That was a great shot.
That was on the front foot, Broner. Oh, and it finds a fantastic shot. Brilliant.
See why they call him Adrien the Pop Broner.
Fight after fight, he showed the superiority of talent with zero indulgence to the opposition. The boxing world was taking notice. Golden Boy, HBO, and Al Heyman had their eyes on the kid from Cincinnati.
Ponce de Leon is known as a knockout artist. How are you going to make sure it doesn't happen to you?
You can't hit what you can't see.
Daniel Ponce de Leon arrived with a resume carrying more knockouts than Broner had professional fights. A former world champion forged in wars, fighting on home soil in front of a crowd that expected him to end this.
He made 6 successful defenses.
Ponce de Leon pressed the issue, but for all his experience, he couldn't lay a glove on the Cincinnati sharpshooter.
But that combination punching that Broner's not showing. Wrestling skills plus athleticism. Showed in that fight early.
the other guy's foot. Instead, he had been ripping Broner to the body in the previous round.
Yeah, he doesn't come as quick when you have to think.
Wait, well, he can't outthink Broner. They're picking apart.
Unloading combinations in the pocket.
Now from Broner.
The pull counter working like a treat, making a former world champion look ordinary.
All night long. You let a guy fight.
Ponce de Leon.
See, Broner has all the tools, the speed.
Unable to lay a finger, the former champion was shook.
Fired up. Be in the main event.
The punch output dried up. Ponce de Leon went into his shell and stayed there.
Like that.
Lunging left hand.
Round by round, Broner broke the Mexican down.
And that was set up off the jab like that. So if he throws first and
The speed and counters piling up, each round more one-sided than the last.
Connects with a lead right.
Just the kind of overall damage inflicted, it seems to me.
Ponce de Leon is using those shots to make him keep his hands at home. This
Broner with a right.
The verdict was never in doubt. A unanimous decision to Broner, and the home crowd went silent.
20-0, 16 knockouts. Doesn't get better than that, folks. But, you know, he's a boxer. And unfortunately, the ring tonight here in Guadalajara is only 18 feet. It's a very, very small ring. Broner doesn't have much room to move around.
3 months later, Broner was back in the squared circle against Jason Litzau. The crowd had barely settled into their seats.
It has been no problem here. Glancing blow, left caught Litzau. Broner misses with some wild shots as he caught Litzau's attention.
There's no question he hurt him.
Mouthpiece is out. Good uppercut. Litzau's down. And it's over in round one.
Litzau was dispatched in brutal fashion. Broner was being fast-tracked to the top, and everyone in boxing was starting to take notice.
well, because he has the charisma that it takes to be a great champion. He's the type of guy that boxing has been missing. He has the attitude.
Flat. Like, nigga, that was on some Conor McGregor time type shit.
The confidence of a real champion. This makes his expectations go beyond the roof.
Having amassed 22 victories in just 3.5 years, the 22-year-old Broner was now vying for his first world title. Standing in his way was Vicente Martin Rodriguez, a battle-tested Argentinian veteran with something to prove.
Touch him up, may the best man win.
Said Martin is actually his first name.
For all his experience, Rodriguez could not solve the puzzle.
And her left hand right to the chin of Rodriguez, who's never been stopped, and he's hurt.
Broner's blistering hand speed was the cheat code, and the Argentinian had no answers.
Busier, and he has been landing.
Rodriguez charged forward, looking for the big shot.
Broner went straight back, he took a hook. All these punches are missing.
But Broner was never where he expected him to be. But the aggression was his undoing.
Shots there, but the crowd.
Rodriguez! Now can Broner finish him?
Rodriguez's recklessness had cost him dearly.
Chops a right hand, good left hand to the body, digs a right to the body, left hand, touchdown Rodriguez!
Blasting with a controlled combination, the 22-year-old Broner became the new WBO super featherweight champion.
I mean, this is my dream. As I started this, when I was 6, I told my dad I'd be a world champion. November 26, 2011, I'm a world champion.
With Broner's popularity soaring, the triumphal march continued. Eloy Perez was next in line.
Standing right in front of him for 3 rounds. 3-0, 30-27.
He was only able to last until the 4th round.
Good straight right hand, and down goes Perez. And he's not going to make it.
Vicente Escobedo was next, but Broner showed up overweight, meaning only Escobedo had the title to gain. The weight issue was a footnote. Broner dispatched Escobedo in the 5th round regardless.
The right hand over the top. Escobedo trying to hang on.
Broner trying to stop it.
And Joel Diaz is holding up a towel. He's seen it up.
Adrien, Nicole Gazaway, can you brush my hair? I am too early. I'm too early. I'm too young for magic.
We see the free money May shirts.
Yeah.
Tell us what that was about.
You know, that's my big brother, man, for sure, man. You know, I'm backing him.
The super featherweight division had nothing left to offer. At 23, Broner was moving up and gunning for a second world title. The man holding the WBC lightweight crown was Antonio DeMarco, a rugged, hard-nosed Mexican champion who had earned every inch of that belt. From the opening frame, the speed was the difference.
It just didn't bother.
Broner swiftly countering every attack and dictating the pace.
Catches DeMarco coming in with a left hand.
In a very calculated, deliberate fashion.
DeMarco charged forward with bad intentions.
Right hand inside by Broner, and another.
But Broner's slick boxing made him miss by miles.
Good body shot with the left hand by Broner. Another uppercut.
DeMarco can't win that fight like this.
DeMarco lands a straight left.
By the fifth round, the damage was accumulating.
Look at his face.
DeMarco's face telling the story.
Is warning Broner.
I literally just said that. Look at his face, bro.
What had started as a title fight was fast becoming a one-sided beatdown.
He got close to him, he realized that his hands are too quick. Don't stay away from him. Get close to him and get at it.
Marco swinging away with the straight left hand.
DeMarco's bravery was never in question, but Broner's brilliance was something else entirely.
And to tire Broner out by taking punches.
Down goes DeMarco.
DeMarco's corner.
DeMarco's been knocked down in his career.
My man, Adrien Broner, it's going to be a problem, the problem child. And my man that took over at 130, he just took over at 135. No, he said, hey, big bro, what weight you think I should go to? Should I go to 140? I said, damn, baby, bro, they trying to get you to fight me. They trying to bring you up to 47. But I said, you know what? Clean the rest of them kids up and do what you got to do, baby, bro.
With opponents running out in the division, Broner turned his attention to mandatory challenger Gavin Rees. Rees was a battle-hardened Welshman with one game plan: come forward and bang. But it didn't take long for Broner to find his range. And once he did, he was teeing off at will.
Staying outside, he's going to run into big problem with that straight right hand.
Now Broner's starting to land some clean shots.
Good right hand by Broner.
It's a body
I ain't
shot
gonna
for
lie.
Broner.
Tearing him up, tearing him up.
Lands for Broner. Starting to
Doing
get
him
more
bad.
accurate.
For all his toughness, Rees had become a stationary target, and Broner was taking full advantage.
And started
That nigga just tombstoned him, man. He tombstoned him. He's dead.
He's hurt pretty bad.
Is getting into the target practice area. Try to knock his opponent out.
A sickening body shot landed flush, and Rees crumbled.
6, how you feel? 7.
That was a really good.
Now Rees is in trouble again, and Gary Lockett is up.
With the lightweight division exhausted, Broner had nowhere left to go but up.
Here's the difference with me and Adrien, all right? We both got money, but I'm good looking, all right? There's girls that are closer to you,
now, ain't he?
and then there's something us guys call weekend. All right, Jessica was weekend.
Broner's next challenge was his most ambitious yet, jumping 2 weight divisions to challenge WBA welterweight champion Paulie Malignaggi in the heart of Brooklyn.
Matter of fact, Adrien, if you know it, you know what I mean? You know. Weekend is exactly that, you know what I mean? Like,
the Barclays Center was electric. A Brooklyn crowd ready to see their man dismantle the Cincinnati upstart. The Magic Man's game plan was clear from the opening bell. Feints, constant movement, and high volume of punches to keep Broner honest.
There's some quickness from
That's not gonna work.
one of the elite fighters in the game.
Bro just did the run. Bro just did the running man while fighting. Hold on.
The Magic Man's game plan was clear from the opening bell. Feints, constant movement, and high volume of punches to keep Broner honest.
There's some quickness from
you're one of the elite fighters in the game. It's destroys the
Running
left
man.
hand and then drives the
Running
right.
man.
You don't need to be doing that thing.
Pauly was sharp early, moving his jab often and building up a lead before Broner could settle.
There's the shoulder roll.
And he brings the right hand over the top with catch forward. Oh, big right hand by Broner.
He trying. He trying. He definitely trying.
Then Broner found his range. Lead right hands and counter left hooks.
Step up. This is it.
This is his match. Good uppercut by Broner. Good right hand by Broner. Malignaggi walked through it.
Yep, he definitely found it. He just hit the same
numbers
punch
backed Broner up.
10 times.
246 punches landed at 47% accuracy. 51% of his power shots finding the target.
He like, boy, you getting tore up.
In the end, 2 of 3 judges saw it for Broner. A split decision victory that handed him his 3rd world title in a 3rd weight division. He was only 23 years old.
Any regrets about anything that went on in the pre-fights and all the news conferences?
Negative. I'm good. I beat Pauly. I left with his belt and his girl.
Damn. Damn.
You spent $1 million on one trip.
Yeah. Yep. I spent $1 million. 20,000, 30,000. Every club though. Strip club, I'm throwing, it was crazy. Then I'm very addicted to gambling. So I'm gambling, I'm losing $250,000.
By 2013, Adrien Broner had it all. A multi-millionaire at 23, 3 world titles, and the sport at his feet. But away from the ring, a life of partying and spending had taken over. And nobody was putting the brakes on.
That's how it
Every day,
happened
all
every
day,
time.
man. Always balling. We're in the jacuzzi
man.
right now, having fun. I work too hard. I work too hard not to have fun, man.
The rap world had come calling too. Broner joined Lil Wayne, T.I., and 2 Chainz on the Most Wanted tour, swapping training camps for tour buses. But at the end of that road stood Marcos Maidana, a man fighting for his last shot at relevance, ready to pour every last drop into one defining night.
This nigga AB was a rapper.
It's gonna get ugly, man. I don't know if he's faking like he don't understand English, but after December 14th, he's gonna speak English, and the fight, I don't think it's going full 12 rounds.
Maidana charged forward
being
like a raging bull, his sole purpose to inflict maximum damage on the champion.
This is with the right hand. Maidana off to a very quick start here. Right hand.
Swinging that thing.
Misstep after that shot landed. And Mike Twin just grazing the chin. And it's all Marcos Maidana here in round number.
Broner remained confident, and he made sure Maidana knew it. But Maidana was patient, and in the 2nd round, he found his moment. A ferocious left hook landed flush, and Broner hit the canvas for the first time in his professional career. Maidana pounced, storming in for the finish, beating Broner from pillar to post.
We're going to see what kind of carries they have.
Don't let him do you like this, bro. Hey, bro.
Working the body and the head, Maidana fought like a popper, every punch thrown with spite.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, he is getting dog walked this match.
But Broner's instincts kept him alive, firing back with counters whenever Maidana gave him the chance.
And it's been exciting as Maidana again works the body. And a left hook out of amateur career with over 300 fights. And there he eats a right.
He on the floor again. He on the floor
Then
again.
Maidana found him again. That leaping left hook landing flush for a 2nd knockdown.
He get one more, it's over.
But Broner caught a break. A Maidana headbutt moments later wiped the knockdown from the books. The reprieve meant nothing. Maidana came again, relentless, suffocating, giving Broner no room to recover.
If he falls again, it's over. on the ropes. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Then came Maidana's revenge. Into the championship rounds, it had become a battle of attrition. Broner digging deep just to survive. But the damage had been done. Maidana had dominated the majority of the rounds, and all three judges agreed. For Marcos Maidana, it was the moment that had been building his entire career. He was finally a world champion.
As Broner makes his way back to the dressing room, losing for the first time.
Damn.
He has a lot to learn. As far as, you know, I think he should spend less time on social media, less time trying to be a hip-hop artist, and focus more on his craft.
After the devastating Maidana defeat, Broner retreated to the super lightweight division, rebuilding against lower-level opposition.
Was stopped at round 11. That fight
retreated
made
all the way to the
2004 for
featherweight.
Broner, who has the speed. And Adrien Broner putting on his act.
But the lifestyle had not changed. Behind the scenes, the partying raged on, and a raft of legal troubles were beginning to pile up.
A local boxer who just won a nationally televised fight faces a drunk driving charge. Sharonville police arrested 25-year-old Adrien Broner, whose nickname is The Problem.
By June 2015, Broner had moved to the newly launched Premier Boxing Champions Network and landed a high-profile clash against former welterweight champion Shawn Porter.
I did a camp in Vegas. I was out gambling all night, losing $300,000, might win $500,000 all night. Then I trained, and it was just some bull.
March, that unanimous 12-round decision over John Molina, who never did get into it.
Porter wasted no time. He came out at a ferocious pace, lunging forward and mauling Broner whenever he could get close.
And a right hand from Porter.
You know, that's something I think Tony's going to have to take control of. Nice shot by Shawn Porter.
Big right hand, and then try to go to it again.
Broner looked shell-shocked, unable to find his rhythm or adjust to the relentless pressure coming his way.
Broner just trying to get away.
Just turn this into a speech to the referee, but I think he's too liberal with Adrien. All we have seen is 4 rounds of fouls and holding.
You know, definitely a smart move for Team Porter to bring Shane Mosley into camp, but Adrien Broner's having a much better round the beginning of this round.
Round by round, Porter was building an insurmountable lead.
He's shooting the punches, but Adrian's landing some clean. Big right hand by Shawn Porter there.
That landed square.
Broner could feel the round slipping by. Run or hold, that was all he had.
For instance, it may be warranted, really.
And you see Porter running after, and Porter.
You see Adrien pushing him down, trying to do anything to blunt the momentum of Porter.
Eventually, a point was taken away for excessive holding. Broner found his consolation in the final round. A thundering left hand that put Porter on the canvas for the first and only time. But the fight was already over.
World champion, and he came out in this 12th round and did exactly what he needs to do to get himself back in this fight.
And it's all over.
The unanimous decision went to Porter.
This is the only one time ever in my career I bullshitted. And I never been able to forgive myself.
Boxing is in some big legal trouble tonight. Adrien Broner has been charged in an armed robbery, and the alleged incident was caught on camera.
The Porter loss was followed by something far more serious outside the ring. Felony charges.
Nigga, are you... Bro, you jumped off the porch that bad after losing to that nigga Porter? His last name is Porter. Nigga, you jumped off the porch and caught a armed robbery charge?
Robbery and assault. But a lifeline arrived. A shot at the vacant WBA super lightweight title against Russian Khabib Alakardiev. And the chance to make history as a 4-division world champion.
The bell and round one. Broner sporting the colors of his hometown NFL. Free samples out.
A minute 30 left.
Alakardiev came with bad intentions, but his flat-footed style was no match for the speed Broner brought to the ring.
There's enough. Used to going into hostile territory, coming off a career-long layup. Nice right hand.
Broner looked rejuvenated, sharp, focused, and rolling back the years with every round.
Right now, Alakardiev has to not let the sleeping dog watch.
Every time Alakardiev lunged forward, Broner was ready.
20 seconds. He's got to be consistent.
Pop-shotting him and banking rounds with ease.
Jab, right uppercut by Broner. Now Broner picking up the pace in terms of output. They're both some sustained action. Nice right hand, another right by Broner.
That's been fun to watch.
Yep,
I can tell you she's fast
round
as fuck.
6. The fans in Cincy enjoying every second of it. Good
Oh, they in
stuff.
Cincy? That's why
By the
you out
later
there walking him
rounds,
down
Broner
like
had
that.
settled into his groove, finding his target with ease and turning up the heat.
15 left in round 8, and Broner picking up the pace. Obviously. Oh, wow. Jacking the jaw with that right uppercut.
Broner was in full flow, running rampant, with Alakardiev's bloodied face the evidence of everything that had come before.
We are headed to the championship rounds. Right hand lands for Broner.
Hurt Alakardiev.
Right hand to the body, and Alakardiev now. Left hand in Broner. On the verge of perhaps stopping Adrien Broner trying to close the show in front of his hometown crowd. Good body shot indeed.
In the final round, the referee called a halt to proceedings. Broner had secured his 4th world title in his 4th weight division. At 26 years old, one of the youngest men in boxing history to do so.
They say my big bro, the one, the only, Floyd Mayweather, you know, he say he got a fighter that he feels like he can beat me.
You lose to Sean Porter, then you fight for a world title right after that, for a Vegas title. You and your opponent both coming off loss. Instead of saying the money team, you need to be thanking the money team, because at the end of the day, Al Haymon is a part of the money team.
Broner's next opponent was Ashley Theophane, a Floyd Mayweather-backed fighter from the money team stable.
We are in boxing to get the biggest reward for less punishment. That's what you told me. So for you to go talk about one of my accomplishments and downplay something that I did, that's f***ed up.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. There's going to be a fight.
Theophane came to fight, but the gap in class was evident from the opening bell.
Oh, and a nice shot with a right hand by Broner. He thinks he's got something here. He throws a flurry to try and get him out of there in round number 3.
Round after round, Broner administered a beating.
I mean, he really wants to be doing it.
Clinical, calculated, and completely one-sided.
Fight past round 6. Oh, with a nice right hand there. Theophane looked like his legs wobbled momentarily. This Broner says the same thing. He closes in into the corner. Running wildly, trying to look for the kill shot.
The 9th round brought the end. The referee stepping in to spare Theophane any further punishment.
That's what you get, Floyd. That's what you get for talking shit about this nigga, then sending your best hitter, and he lost, nigga. Nigga lost.
I'm a man that learns from physical activity, so me and Floyd, he gotta see me. He gotta see me.
I saw you up on the ring, you were laughing, you were smiling, looked like you thought it was a joke.
Oh, well, today is April Fool's, so, that was the biggest joke of the night, actually.
Away from the ring, another storm was brewing. Days after the Theophane win, Broner walked into a Cincinnati police station and handed himself in on the bowling alley felony charges. Probation violation on a separate reckless driving charge landed him another 10 days in jail. July brought a new low. Broner turned up late and hung over to his own trial, and the judge sent him to jail for 30 days on the spot.
Write me a citation.
I don't know yet. I haven't looked at the video.
I have not looked at the video. Y'all ain't taking me to jail, right?
Months later, a misdemeanor battery charge followed. Accused of grabbing a waitress by the throat at a Las Vegas nightclub. Then came the moment that stopped the boxing world in its tracks. A cryptic countdown, a photo of a gun, a message to the world that Adrien Broner was done. Then, just 24 hours later, a video surfaced of Broner speeding through Las Vegas with Floyd Mayweather.
I had to come out here and get my mind right, man, with Big Bro, man.
What's up, baby? You know I ain't doing nothing getting shit. Hold on.
About to take over the boxing game,
Shit,
man.
we got to do it.
Nearly a year had passed since Broner last fought. His return came against former sparring partner Adrien Granados.
Fine, when you saw that headbutt
It was far from convincing. The layoff evident as Granados pushed him harder than anyone anticipated.
Question. Good right hand there by Broner.
10 rounds.
But Broner found his best work in the final rounds, outworking Granados down the stretch to eke out of a split decision.
As y'all know, I've been going through a lot this whole week. And for me to come in here and to bottle everything up and to come in here and stay focused and get the job done, I want to give a pat on the back to myself.
With things seemingly looking up, Broner was met with another serious incident.
Cincinnati boxer Adrien Broner can call himself lucky tonight. He wasn't hurt when someone fired multiple shots into the car that he was driving earlier today. Here's a look at some video.
Driving through Cincinnati, Broner's SUV was sprayed with over 30 bullets, 8 of them finding their mark. To make matters worse, he was arrested on an open warrant from 2014 for a court appearance he had failed to attend. Broner served 72 hours in jail.
They just gonna keep arresting this nigga.
2 months later, Broner was back in a mega fight. WBC lightweight champion Mikey Garcia moving up to 140 pounds to face him.
But I ain't no bad guy. Y'all got people out there like I'm just some up person. If I see Mikey down and out, I probably won't help him today, but on Sunday, I'll help them. You know what I'm saying?
Touch gloves. Good luck.
Here we go. He's going to come down for me early on.
From the outset, Garcia pressed forward with purpose.
And the fact that he's very aggressive, you want to keep it uncomfortable inside the
Keeping Broner honest and making him work for every inch of space.
left hook backing out loud. Another left hook.
Good shot by Garcia with Broner backing straight up. And
For once, Broner's speed advantage was gone. Garcia every bit as fast and far more accurate.
good body shot by Garcia. Nice uppercut.
Round after round, Garcia was picking Broner off, banking the rounds with ease while Broner had no response.
Good right hand by Garcia again.
Behind that aggression.
Double jam and a good
Nice
right
body
hand.
shot.
And a hook by Garcia. Another good round from Mikey Garcia.
Broner found something in the ninth, but Garcia took it and kept coming.
But referee is out of position. Nice
Good hook by Broner.
There was nothing left in the tank to put Garcia in any danger.
He is starting fast, and then Broner finally getting comfortable in the second. And that's rare to say that in any fight.
He hurt Mikey Garcia to the body and then landed a nice right hand. But here comes Mikey Garcia.
Judges think Broner started his move.
In the end, a unanimous decision victory for Garcia.
You said it was a do-or-die fight, and unfortunately it didn't
They
come out.
said it's a do-or-die fight. If I fight tomorrow, then everybody in this gonna still come see me, man. At the end of the day, listen, I'm still AB. I'm still about billions. I'm still the can man. I'm still a fighting motherfucker, and anybody still can get it. And if you want a rematch in California, we can do it.
Local boxing star Adrien Broner arrested again. Jail records show that Broner was arrested yesterday in Atlanta for sexual battery.
Another loss in the ring, another battery case outside it, and a viral TMZ video of Broner sucker punching a bystander on the Las Vegas Strip that the whole world saw.
Oh, nah, he acting bad. I ain't gonna lie. AB, somebody hear him? Hey, AB, bro, don't go.
In a bid to turn things around, Broner parted ways with longtime coach Mike Stafford and relocated to Florida to train under the no-nonsense Kevin Cunningham. Next in line was former world champion Jesse Vargas.
And I know all y'all against me. Him right here, Leonard Ellerby against me. They with the ass nigga. Leonard a ass nigga too.
First off, you don't disrespect me like that.
Man, shut up.
Vargas pressed forward as expected, but Broner was ready.
Straight right hand.
Backing up, Vargas.
10 seconds to the bell.
A different fighter stood in front of him, more aggressive, sharper, and hungry.
Good work between Vargas and Broner here in round 3.
Broner had found his range and was teeing off on Vargas with increasing confidence.
Big victories bit right here down the middle. Adrien Broner. Broner looks extremely sharp against me. They're counting me out. I'm going to prove them wrong.
We got crazy counters.
Big straight right hand.
Glimpses of the old Broner were beginning to emerge. Quick counters, landing with authority, the hand speed that had once made him a 4-division champion back on display.
He need to fight at this level. He's got to let his hands go like he just did there with the left hook. They're both exchanging hooks. A big left hook by Jesse Vargas that caught Broner.
By the end of the 9th, a devastating flurry had Vargas in serious trouble, nearly out on his feet.
Broner letting his hands go. Oh my goodness! What work by Broner?
Broner hunted for the finish. Vargas's bruised and beaten face, the evidence of everything that had come before.
Beating. Broner swinging for the fences. Oh, big straight right hand. But too little, too late.
Come on, Broner.
It was a much improved Broner, but the judges saw it as a draw, leaving both camps frustrated.
I beat your ass. We can do it again. I beat your ass like you stole something. I beat your ass like you got suspended from school. I beat your ass like you stole something. We gonna get the money from one. You hurt me. You bruised up. I'm ready to fight right now, fool.
I just don't see Manny Pacquiao beating me, and before he beat me, he got a better chance of becoming a driving instructor.
Y'all got me up if y'all think I'm about to lose to Manny Pacquiao, man. I'm about to beat his ass on God.
After a 9-month layoff, Broner landed the biggest fight of his career, a world title shot against boxing legend Manny Pacquiao. The 40-year-old Filipino had defied Father Time and was making another run at the sport.
Manny
but he been knocked out 3 times. We know he can go out and go to sleep.
Where's all the money coming from that you're flashing around on Instagram? Whose money is that?
So you're on it.
I asked you.
It's getting sent to me. I don't
Like
have
who? Who's sending you money?
my friends.
Less than 2 years after earning a career-high payday from the Pacquiao fight, Broner was standing in front of a judge, claiming he had just $13 to his name and $830,000 owed to a Cleveland nightclub assault victim. A $4 million default judgment for Las Vegas punch victim added to the growing financial wreckage. A DUI arrest in Miami Beach added to the carnage where Broner was found passed out in his Rolls Royce.
This nigga went on a
2021 brought
horrible
the
run.
final humiliation. Bankruptcy declared and a jail stint for failing to comply with a court-mandated alcohol treatment program. After a 25-month layoff, Broner returned to the ring in February of 2021. But the fighter who had once lit up the sport was nowhere to be seen. A scheduled fight with Omar Figueroa Jr. never materialized. Broner withdrawing and citing mental health concerns. But the breaking point came in September 2023, the passing of his longtime coach and mentor, Mike Stafford, at the age of 67.
What was a major moment that you were just like stepping away from boxing?
Man, when I lost my coach, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can't hear that voice no more. And, like,
no, I feel that. The whole sport, like back when...
It made me cry in this bitch, cuz.
Broner made one last appearance against Blair Cobbs. It confirmed everything.
Jabbing him up, and out goes Broner! A straight left hand, and Broner got deposited!
The fighter the sport had once fallen in love with was long gone. Today, Adrien Broner streams on Kick.
Give a f*** click, bro. Chill out, nigga. I say the 500, nigga.
4 world titles, 4 weight divisions, a future Hall of Famer. He made over $30 million throughout his boxing career.
Damn.
The sport once held its breath at his talents. He is now reduced to a punchline on a streaming platform. Except nobody told Broner that.
I don't even do down no more.
Gang, chill, bro.
Oh, you tried the whole shit?
That's half the bottle he just drunk, bro. What is you doing, bro?
Going. Oh, man, that's another video for y'all, man. That was a crazy take. I can't believe that, man, for real. My honest opinion, man, after the spectacles, with the spectacles on, man, my honest opinion, bro, Adrien Broner, bro, you stole yourself. the moment that you started becoming a rapper and doing all that extra shit, it showed instantly. Instantly, your career, it went downhill. You was winning. You was winning every time. You got your first knockout first KO on you after you fucking got done being a rapper. Then all them goddamn charges. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for watching me, man. This is another video, man. I know this was a long one, but I appreciate y'all for staying and enjoying the video. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Peace.